So we are starting with a little bit of chaos to shake and wake everything up and to really just get the body warm, especially on these cooler mornings, and just to release all that feel goodness within us. So get up to your feet, loosen up your body, loosen up your hips, and let's shake it for a couple minutes with Shakira. All right. Can we hear that? All right. Shake out the arms, move the hips, bounce a little bit on your feet.
Everyone's watching, you know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all.
Good lyric.
When you fold it up, oh, if you fold it up, cause this is Africa.
All right, my friends, take it, take it.
This time for Africa.
There's going to be a lot of twisting involved in today's class. So you might want to start twisting the waist. And just have fun with it. Life is too short, not have fun. Take ourselves too seriously. Good. And if you're feeling too sleepy, take a little bit more. It will help.
This time for Africa.
That's it.
This time for Africa.
Hope you're feeling warm now.
This time for Africa.
All right, one more good shake. You've got it in you.
This time for Africa.
All right, last 10 seconds.
This time for Africa. This time for Africa. We're all Africa. All Africa. All Africa. We're all Africa.
All right, and pause and stillness. Take a moment just to ground wherever you are, dropping in to your feet, dropping into your breath, dropping into stillness. And notice how much more deeply you can breathe now that the lungs are warm and awakened. Now that the muscles are warm and craving more oxygen. Feel how much more willing the breath is to come in and fill us up. And you can always take the hands to the body to connect more deeply with breath. And with every breath that comes in, feel yourself dropping into stillness a little more. Coming back into your center a little more. Back into your being. And just like that crazy wakey shaky, life does that to us often. Throws us around, wakes us up, shakes us up. Maybe even gets us out of our comfort zone many times in one day. But the important part, particularly on this path, is not to forget our beingness, not to forget how to come back to our center, to drop back behind the noise into the space within. And I've been reading a lot from Eckhart Tolle this week, and here's another one called Being. To know yourself as the being underneath the thinker, the stillness underneath all that mental noise, the love and joy underneath the pain. This is freedom, salvation, enlightenment, liberation. When we know ourselves as the being that is underneath it all, underneath the thinker, there is a stillness. Underneath the love, underneath the pain, there is love and joy. Remember that and come back to that again and again and again. The being at your center. Okay, let's take one more breath here. We're going to take a nice inhale, this time sweeping the arms up to the sky. And we'll give ourselves a bow, bringing the hands down to our heart, bowing in towards that center, that being at our center. And another inhale, sweeping the arms wide enough. This time we'll take a full bow all the way down to the floor. Soften your knees, let your head drop. And a little sway side to side. And stretching into the hamstrings. Say good morning to the legs, the back of the neck, and the whole of our back, even our shoulders. And then we'll drop the weight into our feet, rolling ourselves up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, a big stretch, a big yawn. And exhale the hands back to our heart center. Beautiful. Let's take our feet a little bit wider than our hips. We're going to start with some gentle, easy twists, but we can warm up around our center. So twists are great. They get the digestion moving, and they really kind of define where center is. Okay, so relax the arms for a moment. Let your feet move, let your hips move. We're just going to swing the arms from side to side, looking over our back shoulder. Just a nice, easy way to loosen up the spine this morning. And even loosening up your hips. Your feet should be pivoting. Good. And if you get too dizzy looking over your shoulder, just keep your gaze ahead. Keep it forward. The looser your arms, the more momentum they actually get. Good. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come back, find our stillness, find our center again. Fantastic. We're going to bring our feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the heart. And we're going to lift the right knee. We're going to go right into a little balance here. Good. We're going to take the right knee. Sorry, I'm not mirroring you. The right knee out to the side. Beautiful. And then we're going to extend and open the arms to a diagonal. So your left arm is opening away from that right knee. Beautiful. And then pull it all back in to your center. Feel your core engage, feel the stability. Inhale, open it up again. Ooh, and exhale. And sometimes, you know what? We can't find center again. That's okay. It does eventually come back. Just because we don't find it at first doesn't mean it's not there. So try again. Bring it back in. See if we can do 2 more. Open. Away from center, and then pull it, hug it back in. 1 more time, open away from center. Oh, beautiful. Now we're going to pull it back in, and we're going to take a little twist. Left hand is going to come across to that right knee outside. Inhale, the right arm up to the sky, and then twist first with your upper body. Reach the arm behind you, drop the arm, and then bring it back up again. So you're gonna take the arm behind, sweep it down, just like we do in our lunges. And one more time, a full circle twist of your ribs. And then come back. Let's lift both arms up, keep that knee lifted. And then exhale, place the foot on the ground and release. Take your feet wide, release that with those easy twists. From side to side. Fantastic. We're gonna come back to center. Pause, find the stillness. Beneath all the commotion, come back, find your center. The stillness beneath. And we'll bring our feet together again. Or not together, hip distance apart, really. Good, we're gonna breathe in, take the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna lift now your left leg, my right, but your left leg. Hands to the heart and the chest. Finding our balance. Find your center, so switch the core on. Really feel that you're hugging into center. And then we're gonna open, extend the arms in a diagonal from your knees. Good, yes. And then pull it back in. Switch the core on, keep the center. And if we lose the center occasionally, it's okay, you know how to get back. Beautiful, 3 more times. Inhaling, open, extend. Exhale, pull it back in. Ooh. Inhale, open, extend. Core is engaged. Exhale, pull it back in. If I can count correctly, I think this is our last one. And then pull it back in. Ooh, well done. We're going to take our right hand to the outside of that left knee. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. And we're going to twist the ribs and chest. Take the arm back, drop it down. Ooh. And then up and forward. Twist. If you want to challenge yourself even more, you can follow the hand with your gaze. Twisting. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, last twist. We're going to come back up, take the arms, both arms up to the sky. Hold that knee. Ooh, feeling some warmth happening in the legs. And then drop the feet. Exhale, drop all the way down to the floor. Take your forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's do that 2 more times. And if you're not at the top of your mat, you're going to start walking towards the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, halfway. Feel like you're in a plank pose when you lift halfway. And then exhale, fold it in. Right leg steps back. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips. Let's do just a couple of lunge pulses. By the way, I've noticed when I do my recordings, the music is really low. So if you find the music too low or too high, you can always let me know in the chat box, because I can't really hear how you're hearing it on that side. All right, 1 more. Sink into the lunge. Pause, pull your chest forward, push back through the right heel. And then we're gonna take it back into our plank pose. Hold the plank pose, nice and strong. Push the floor away, push through your heels, pull through the chest. 1 more breath. And then exhale, you're gonna lower down, drop to your knees. Low, low. Inhale, open up the chest. Stretch the belly into your back bend, whatever it feels good to be for you today. And then let's go back to child's pose, hips towards the heels. Forehead down on the mat. Taking a moment to breathe there. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to start to drag the right hand back towards the right knee. Lift the right arm up to the sky. Twist as you shift your weight forward into that left hand. Reach to the top of the mat, pull it back. Inhale, sweep it up. Take it around, reach to the top. Sweep it back. And then we're gonna hold the twist, right arm up to the sky. We're gonna take the right arm underneath the left, reach across. Inhale, take it up again. Exhale, reach it across. One more time, inhale. Can we lay down on top of that right shoulder, coming all the way to the ground, side of the head and ear to the floor? Use your left hand, elbow to the sky, to drive into the ground. So the left hand is pushing into the floor, and feel that your upper back is rolling a bit more towards the back of your mat. Beautiful. Stay here, option 1. Option 2, you can take the left hand on top of the right, interlace the fingers, pull the arm, spin the chest a little more. And then of course, option 3, you can take that left arm up, wrap it around the lower back, push the hand against the hip and open the shoulder. Ooh, beautiful. Let's take one more breath here, wherever you are. We're gonna unravel on your next exhale, both hands back to the floor. Give a little wiggle of your spine, rolling the ribs and hips around. And then we're gonna come into our down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Our first down dog of today. We can march out the legs, bend the knees one at a time. Making sure the head is heavy and the breath is slow and deep. And come back to center. Let's take one more breath here. And then we're going to extend the right leg to the sky, a big kick up, and step it forward between the hands. When we land, we're going to take a couple of lunge pulses. Sink it, lift it. Sink it, lift it. Just little pulses with the hips. And then sink, hold, push through your heel, pull forward through the chest, through the ribs. And then we're going to step it all the way forward. Pull back, bend that back knee, launch, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll roll all the way up, pressing into the heels, reaching the arms to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart center. Fantastic. Inhale. Let's take the arms up. Exhale all the way down into our forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Left leg steps back. Let's bring the knee down onto the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Lengthen through the waist. Tailbone pointing down, heart lifting high. We're going to bring our hands to the center. Inhale, sink into the lunge so your legs are getting that nice deep lunge. As you exhale, use your obliques and twist to the right. Keep your hands at your heart. Inhale, we're going to come back to your center, still twisting to the right. Exhale again, twisting to the right. And back through center. Exhale, twist to the right again. Pause and hold. Sink into the hips a little bit deeper. And then open the arms. Pull the hands back into the chest. We're going to do that 2 more times. Open the arms, pull the thumbs back, and bring the hands back to heart center. One last twist. Open. Ooh. And then pull the hands back to center. Now let's take the left elbow over the right knee. And then right elbow pointing to the sky. Push the right hand into the left. See if your ribs can spin towards the thumbs just a little bit more. Beautiful. Release that. Hands to the floor. We're going to step it back to plank pose. Lift the back knee. Drag the right foot back to your left. Hold the plank. And then exhale, we're going to lower down. Nice and slow. Inhale, sweep it up into your back bend. Beautiful. Exhaling into our child's pose. Hips towards the heels. Let the forehead come down onto the mat. Breathing into the back body. Slow breath. All right, we're going to start to pull the left hand back towards the left knee. And then we're going to inhale, left arm up to the sky as we start to shift our weight forward. Right shoulder over right hand. Draw the left hand back. Big circle. Twist the belly and ribs. Lift the left arm. One more time like that, a full circle. Beautiful. And then we're gonna pause. The next time that left arm comes up to the sky, we're gonna hold it. Pause. Good. Then thread the left arm underneath the right. Stay lifted and take it up again. Inhale. Exhale. One more time like this. And inhale. Now we're gonna lay down on that left arm. Thread it under, lie down on that left shoulder, the left ear, side of the head. Push through the right hand, right elbow to the sky. We roll the ribs and chest. And that might offer you lots of assistance in the twist, or option 2, we take the right hand on top of the left and then gently pull the arms as if you're trying to pull the left arm from underneath. Or maybe we take the right arm, wrap it around, roll the right shoulder back. And see what feels best, what feels right for you. One more breath there. And then we're gonna slowly release. Unravel. Give everything a little wiggle. Roll those hips, roll the ribs. And then we're gonna come back into our down dog, lifting those hips up, pushing the ribs back towards the thighs. Inhaling, left leg to the sky, big scissor sweep here. Step the left foot through between the hands and lower the back knee down. Inhale, we're gonna sweep the arms up to the sky. Good, lunge into those hips as deep as you can. Lift the pelvis upwards, tailbone down, pelvis lifting up towards the heart. And then we'll bring our hands to the heart center, elbows aligned. On your exhale, use the obliques, twist to the left. Feel like you're pulling the left elbow back as far as you can. And then back to your center. Exhale, twisting to the left. And then back through center. And then we're going to twist to the left, pause. And we're going to open the arms. Pull the thumbs back, open across the chest. Bring your hands back to center at your heart. Inhale, open. Moving away and then coming back through our center. One more time like that. Inhale. Beautiful. Bring the hands back together. Now the right elbow comes across that left knee into your twist. Left elbow up to the sky. And drive the left hand into the right. You rotate even more. Breathe, elongate the breath. Fantastic. Let's take the hands back to the floor. Step the back foot to the front. Lengthen and take a fold. We're going to inhale, slowly rise. Big sweep, arms up to the sky. And exhale your hands back to your heart. Okay, my friends, we're going to start to add some twists with our legs straight. Blocks might be useful for some bodies, particularly if you have tight legs or short arms. You might want to have blocks ready, available to you. Okay, let's come into our next part of our sequence. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhaling into the forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right leg is going to come back. And then option, we can either bring the knee down or this time we can keep it lifted. If you want to try something a little stronger for a moment, into a high crescent lunge or keep it into the low lunge. Tilt the pelvis upright. Lengthen, try to brighten up the back leg, maybe push the thigh towards the sky a little bit more. Let's bring our hands back to our heart. Inhale, same thing. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Rotate. Come back through center. You can always drop to the knee if this is getting too challenging. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, rotate, pause. We're going to open the arm. Good. Something a little more interesting. This time we're going to take the right arm down straight the outside of that left knee. Oh, pause and hold. Sink a little deeper. Pull the left arm up. If anytime you need to drop the right knee, the hand is to the floor. You can use a block, or you can just cover it, pushing the outside of the arm against that knee. Take one more breath. And then see if you can come up again. Up. And then cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot. We're going to switch out that left leg. Pull the hip back, toes up to the side. And you might like to release it by coming in and out a couple of times. Remember, blocks are your friends, not your enemies. And then we're just going to hold the stretch, bowing over that left leg. Nice deep fold. Stretching, opening the hamstring. All right. Right hand is going to stay where it's most comfortable. Left arm, we're going to reach it towards the top of that left foot outside. Good. Now keep your legs straight the whole time, but see if you can drag the hand back, lift it up to the sky like we did earlier. And then you're going to reach forward again. So your left leg is straight the whole time. Make the circle with that left arm. Use a block and it's going to make your life a lot easier. Let's hold left arm to the sky, holding the twist. Oh, beautiful. Keep sinking the left hip crease down and pull the heart to the sky. Can you rotate any more? Left arm straight up over that shoulder. Beautiful. Take one more fold over the left leg. Fantastic. We're going to plant the left foot down. And we're going to step back into plank. And we're going to come into side plank. So we're going to roll into the left hand. Right arm is going to reach up to the sky. Now we could be in a full side plank, but you are also welcome to modify and bring that left knee to the floor. So you're in a modified side plank. We're going to hold it for some time. Not forever, but just some more time. We're going to take the right arm up, and then we're going to bring the right hand almost underneath your left rib. Inhale, reach up again. 2 more times. Take it under. Take it up. 1 more little twist. Inhale, hold. Lengthen the tailbone so you can open the heart of the knee. And then right hand is going to come down, slowly lower down, nice and slow. Inhale, sweep it up. Open to the sky, exhaling into the child's pose. Rest for a moment, forehead to the floor. Breathing there. Okay, let's come back into down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. We're going to do the other side of that side plank. So we're going to come forward into plank. Roll over to the right hand. Remember, drop the knee down. And if you want to drop the knee but still want some work, leave the knee further back down the mat, not directly underneath your hip. Lift your waist. Lift that left arm to the sky. Let's take just 3 twists. Wrap the left arm underneath the right rib. Take it back up to the sky. Inhale. Underneath the ribs. Inhale, back up to the sky. Just 1 more underneath the ribs. And then back up to the sky. Hold left arm to ceiling. Tailbone lengthening down. Breathe. Smile. And then exhale, let's come back. Plank. Drop the knees, either vinyasa into your back bend or just go right back to child's pose. Wherever you are, you can come back to center for a moment. Come back to your being. Beneath the noise, there is stillness. Come back to what is beneath the pain or the discomfort, and the love and the joy. Beneath the disturbance, there is peace. That is our being. That is our center. All right, we're gonna inhale, rise on up. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, pull it back. This time, right leg sweeps to the sky. Step it forward through between your hands. We've got that whole sequence to do again on the other side. Option to either lower the knee, keep it lifted. Inhale, we're gonna sweep up, arms to the sky. So you're either in a low lunge or you're in the high lunge. Either way, lunge into that front leg. Beautiful. We're gonna bring our hands to the heart. On your exhale, really use the obliques. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. Stay in the lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Hands are at the heart. Inhale, back through center. Cool. Can we twist to the right one more time? Pause and hold that. Settle into the pose. Inhale, open the arms. And then can we lean forward to bring the whole left arm on the outside? Really hook it over and across that right knee. Right arm up to the sky. Ooh, and if you need to here, come down, it's okay. You don't have to stay with what you chose first. Drop into what is behind it. One more breath. And then we're going to take the hands to the floor. You will be happy to know, oh, we were supposed to come up. No, come up. And then cartwheel the hands to the floor. You'll be happy to know. Left knee down and straighten the right leg. Take a few rocks there. That leg might be needing a little stretch now. And then we're going to hold. Toes up to the sky. Position your hands where you really feel more balanced. Even if that means coming onto your blocks. They are your best friends. We're going to inhale, lift, and then exhale, sink a little more deeply. Breathe more deeply. All right, left hand is going to stay. Right hand is going to reach towards the top of the mat, towards the top edge of that foot. Slide it back. Inhale, push into the left hand as you open into the twist. Exhale, take it forward. Pull it back. Reach up. Reach it forward. Pull it back. And then we're going to pause. Hold that right arm up to the sky. Use that left hand, really click down into the left hand. Reach up a little bit more. Feel like you're dragging the right hip crease back. And then exhale, fold over the right leg one more time. Ah, nice big bow. Beautiful. We're going to drop the right foot back to the floor. We're going to bring our blocks again a little bit more towards the top of the mat. Step it forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Hold here in your fold. You can do two things or three even. You can let your arms just dangle. You can hold the opposite elbow. Or you might even wrap your arms around the back of your legs. Pull yourself in here. See what feels good. Taking one more breath. And then we'll drop the weight into our heels. Use your legs a lot to help you come up. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, come back to your center. Beautiful. All right, before we do more with the legs, we're just gonna come back to the core for a moment. So let's go back to what we started with at the beginning of the class. We're gonna start with the right knee, coming in, the hands to the heart. Good. So this time, instead of opening the knee, let's open it all out to a diagonal. We're gonna open it all out to a diagonal. Good, and then we're gonna pull it back in. Open it all out to the diagonal. and pull it back in. Ooh, one more time like that. Open it to the diagonal and then pull it back in. Okay, now it's gonna get fun. We're gonna open it to the diagonal. And then like your little teapot, you're gonna start to tip. As much as you can tip, challenging yourself away from the center. Good, push into the back foot so it's really alive. And it makes us feel a little bit more energized. And then come back to center. Good, we're gonna drop the foot down. Pause, take one hand to heart, one hand to breath. Drop back behind whatever whatever arose through that. Drop back, drop in, and back to center. If there was frustration, come back to peace. If there was challenge, come back to ease. Come back to center. And let's try the other side. So we're gonna bring the left knee in. Hands to the heart to start. We're gonna open up, inhale. Reach it out. Exhale, pull it back in. Beautiful. Open it out. And pull it back in. One more time like that. Inhale, we're gonna open out. And pull it back in. And now we're gonna open it out, pause, hold. Ooh, flex that back foot. And then start to see how far away from center we can go. And if we fall out, it's okay. We know how to get back. Center is always there. We just have to refine it again. Good. One more breath. And then come back. Place the feet on the floor. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Close your eyes. Drink in the breath. And come back. Fantastic. Good. Inhale, take the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna draw our hands down the midline. Nice deep forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, we're gonna fold. Stepping back into our plank pose. Pausing in our plank pose. Now we're gonna play with plank pose here. We're gonna step the right foot in a little closer. Your right knee is bent. Pause, you feel that. And then step the right leg back. Left knee, step it in. So your foot's still on the floor, left knee's in. Step it back. Now we can stay like that. So we're just, again, connecting in with the core. Good. Little modifications, or step the right foot in, step the left foot in. So you're in this crouching position. Right foot back, left foot back. Left foot in, right foot in. Left foot back, right foot back. See if you can do one more. Whatever you're doing, just stepping in and stepping right out, or both feet in, both feet out. Hold the plank for one more breath. Exhale, lower down, nice and slow. Whew. Inhale, open up the heart. And exhale, pull it back, hips towards the heels. Child's pose, rest the arms. Relax the shoulders. Come back to center. Okay, we have one more standing sequence to do. It's a revolve triangle, so a real twisted pose, like a twisted pyramid pose. We're gonna rise up into our down dog. Let's take the left leg into the sky. Scissor, and you can always roll those hips open. Feels good. Step the left foot through between the hands. Okay, for this one, you're probably going to want blocks. So bring your hands to blocks, lift yourself up, and start to straighten the left leg. And you can bend and straighten the leg a few times. Now, if you don't have blocks, can you balance on your thigh, your hands on your thigh? Straighten the leg, and bend the knee. Then we're gonna hold the pyramid pose and just fold over that. Now at the moment, my back foot, I'm on the ball of my foot, the heel is lifted. This can be a little bit easier for some people, particularly if you have tighter hips. But you could always take the heel of the back foot down to give you more stability too. I'm happy with either of those as long as your body is happy. All right, so now we're holding the pyramid pose. The left leg is straight. We're just folding as deeply as we can, really deep hamstring stretch. And if you don't have blocks, you could even use a chair sometimes, bringing a chair nearby so that you could kind of just have something to rest on when you are in these poses. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing like we did earlier when we were on our knee. Right hand is gonna come to the block or the floor, or even just resting on top of your thigh. And that left arm, we're gonna pull it back. And then we're gonna start to rotate, into the twist. And then you're gonna come out of the twist. The arm comes forward. Take it back, take your time. And exhale. One more time, inhale. See if you can pause at the top, hold it. If it's too strong for you, just go back down, release the arm. If you can hold it, maybe hold it. You can always bring the right hand a bit closer to your left foot. A little more fun and games, a little more challenge, or even to the outside of the foot. Oh. Take one more breath. Well done, everyone. That left leg is straight. If you need to be up on the thigh, if you don't have blocks, that's going to be more comfortable perhaps. And then fold back over the leg. We're going to step it back, down dog. Lift that left leg up to the sky for a moment. Just give it a couple of kicks. Release. All right. Step it back, down dog, stretch it out. Either come into child's pose, rest, or into a little flow between the other side. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, sweeping up. And then exhale, let's come to the other side. Our last one this morning. You guys are doing amazing. Right leg to the ceiling. Open up the hip. Let's step the right foot through between the hands. Hands to blocks, or bring your hands up to the thigh. So I'm going to show you with my hands on the thigh this time. For those of you who don't have blocks. Of course, if your hands can reach the floor easily, ignore that and you can just keep your hands on the floor. But most people find it hard to keep their hands on the floor without having to bend their knee. So if you're that person, bring your hand here on your thigh. And then we're all going to straighten the right leg and just bow. Hands can be on blocks, hands can be on the floor, or just resting over the top of your thigh. Gaze down beyond your toes to the mat. All right. The left hand is either going to stay on the floor, on your block, or on the thigh. We're going to take the right arm, release it to the floor, pull it back. Inhale, up to the sky into the twist. Exhale, the ribs face the floor again. Inhale, take it back up into the twist. And exhale. Okay, let's hold this twist. Right arm to the sky. Keep pulling the right hip crease back. Find your twist. Beautiful. Open up. Remember, that front leg is as straight as it can be. Straighten up that knee. Straighten into that outer leg. Fantastic. One more breath here, my friend. And then take another deep fold over that right leg. Deep, deep bow. Okay, from here, there's going to be two options. We're coming to Gomukasana to stretch out those legs. Option one, we're going to step the left leg behind the right, and we're going to come to the floor. Let's all do this. We're going to take a twist before we go in to Gomukasana. You sit on the floor, and either you're going to be able to bend your left knee and bring your heel into your sit bone, and the right leg up and over the left for fish pose, Matsyendrasana, or we're going to take the left leg forward. Now that might release your pelvis, but you can have both sit bones on the ground more easily. It doesn't affect your knee. You're either here or you're here, and the right foot, the sole of the foot, is on the floor. Let's hook that knee with the left elbow. Breath in, reach the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, twist. Fingertips behind you. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Maybe we hold on with the elbow as we are. Or we can take the left arm in front of the right thigh. Go a little deeper. Can you close your eyes and just come back to your center here? The breath draw you in and in and in. Okay, so second part of this. Some of us are just going to come onto our back. Keep that right leg crossed over the left, but bring the left into the right. Both of your feet and shins are coming towards your shoulders and chest. Those who found it easy to have that left heel in towards the sit bone, in your seat, maybe you can come into seated Gomukhasana. But now you're dropping onto the right edge of your foot, the top of your foot. And then if you're choosing the seated version, it's going to come down and stretch it out there. Neither is better than the other. You just want to feel that you're getting a big stretch into that outer hip. It works kind of a lot today. We have a few more breaths here. Slow it down. Let each breath drop in, bringing you in. Dropping back into the stillness, the quiet. And if you're on your back, remember those feet are coming up towards your shoulders. Yeah. Holding your knees or your shins. You can always put something under your head if your head tilts back a lot. Let's take one more slow breath here. And we're going to slowly, if you're on your back, start to come up again to your seat. And if you're in your forward fold, come up again from that. Let's all extend our legs out, give them a little shake. And we've done so much on the outer legs, not much on the inner legs. So let's just take a moment to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop open. We can give them a little bounce or two here. Inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, we can take a little fold. Perhaps the elbows sink into the inner thigh. And one more breath there. And we're going to breathe in as we come back up. Extending the left leg, taking the right leg up and over. Good. We can hook the elbow, right elbow around that left knee. And if you want to bend that right leg in, if you can, bring the heel into your left sit bone, but keep both sit bones even on the ground. You can also prop yourself up. Sometimes that will help to balance the pelvis. Or just keep this right leg extended. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Start to rotate the ribs into our final twist of today. Lift and lengthen. And exhale. Into your twist. We can also take that right arm across the left leg. Rotating ribs and chest. Beautiful. Toes up to the sky. One more breath here. See if you can look over your back shoulder as much as possible. Just twist into the neck. Okay, and then we're going to come out of that twist. Those who are going to go onto your back, roll yourself down there now. Those who are staying in their seat, we're going to start to drop the knee forward, rocking over onto the top edge of that foot. And if you are coming into your seat and you have a deepish forward fold, you can always stack some blocks up in front of you so that you can rest your forehead down. Such a beautiful way to activate the vagus nerve at the same time. Relax your head. And those on your back, keep those feet lifting up the same line as your knees, as if the feet are trying to fly up towards the shoulders. And we should all be getting some lovely sensations going on in that outer hip. And dropping in. Okay, one last breath here. And we're going to slowly come out of that, wherever we were lying down or seated still. Come out of that, extend the legs, give them a little shake. And one more time, either with the soles of the feet together or take a nice wide straddle pose. And we're just going to open the hips one more time in a little forward fold. We didn't get to too much of that hip opening today. Opening outwards. All of it is technically hip opening. Just to make sure that we lengthen also the inner thigh. So just one more bow here. And we're going to slowly come back up to our seat. And we'll finish by finding a comfortable seat. Comfortable place to be. We don't have long, but sometimes all it takes is just a moment to close our eyes and to come back to center. And I invite you to bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. It's almost as if we are literally holding ourselves at our center. And see if you can take a deep breath of the peace that is there. Our quiet beingness. And no matter how noisy, how loud, how chaotic it can be around us in our life, all it takes is a moment to close our eyes and to relax back in our being again. The mind gets busy and noisy and stressed, but our being is always at peace. It's just all too often we are identifying with the mind, with the busy, with the chaos, with the hurt or the pain, and we lose sight of our center. All we have to do is close our eyes and take a moment to relax back into our being. And as little homework, I invite you to really try this throughout your day. Anytime you find you're getting agitated or swept away, even if it's just within your own mind and head, if a thought is starting to stir up uncomfortable or unpeaceful, disturbed feelings, see if you can just pause, close your eyes, and drop back in. Soften and relax into your being. And same with a colleague or a family member. Whenever they ruffle our feathers or push our buttons, when we're caught in reaction, can we soften, relax, and come back to our peaceful being? The being is never stirred. Only the mind is. Okay, my friends, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky one more time. And give yourself a bow, really dropping your head, honoring that inner space. And keeping it safe and remembering it is there always. Thank you for your practice. May you have a beautiful rest of your day. May you remember your being. Thank you, everybody. Really good to see you all. Well done for being here. Clap, clap to you.